Okay, in this video, we're going to explore the subscriptions and financing tab. So specifically the financing. So when you go here, you see there's no product. So let's make our first product. And in this case, we're going to have it active. So it's available for clinic side use. And if you want this to be public, then this will be visible to patients on their self-service pages. So that means they can subscribe to this product, this payment plan product from their side. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so let's just say we have a $2,500 program, and you can give it the description here of whatever that includes. Now, keep in mind, if this is like a package, well, then you have to be able to add that package to their account after the fact. And if this is a weight loss program, well, you have to be able to add this to their account so that you can use it, they can use it. So there might be a better way to do this depending on your program. There is a better way to do this depending on your program. And I'll show you that in the second part of this video. But this is just creating a product here that's a payment-based product. Okay, so we're going to turn this into a financing or payment plan. So it's got a financing agreement. It's already integrated. This is just an AI-generated standard financing agreement. You can put your own in there, but just note that these account variables, you can use them and they'll pull those fields from the platform and from this configurator calculator down here. Okay, so let's just put this plan in here as $2,500, and we'll make this plan amount $2,500. And then you can see there's a fee. So you can charge zero fee if you want. You can, or you can charge a percentage or a fixed dollar per month. So the difference here is if you want to charge a percentage, let's say you're going to charge, 10% on 6 months, then that's 20% is what you're charging. So it's going to calculate 10% of the plan amount and put that amount right here. So maybe you want to only charge 5%, and it'll just calculate here. You can change that any way you like. Now, if you want to do a fixed month payment, so let's say you're going to say, we'll give you, 6 months to pay it, and you give us $10 a month added to your payment amount. Most people would be happy with that. And so it just takes this $10 times 6 number of payments and it puts it in here. So if you want a zero down payment, you just put 0 there. If you say, well, I need to cover my costs, so we'll put $750 down payment, and this is standard. So this, if somebody subscribes to this plan, it's not changeable. This is the way it is. So there's a custom way to do this as well. Okay, and I'll show you that next. But we'll just configure this one. So $10 per month for 6 months is $60 added to your program price. The down payment is $750. The amount due is this amount, and then your monthly payment is $301.67. So as soon as you're happy with this, you hit apply to product, and you see that it just populated these fields for you. Okay, and it actually changed that for you down to $301.67 because that's the monthly amount. And then when you're happy with it, you just create the product. So there it is. All right, so now if you want to use this product, you can go over to a client, and let's just see if we can grab one here. And we go to client assessments. Oh, sorry. Go to orders and account, and we go to manage here, and we can subscribe to that. It gives them the financing agreement, which was soft coded in. Unless you changed it, it'll come up like this. And they just have to sign it here, save their signature, and they go to the payment. They fill this out, hit subscribe now, and it'll collect $750 immediately, and then $301.67 for the next 6 months. So that's how you create a standard financing or payment plan. Let's show you a custom way. And this is what I'm going to show you now is probably a little bit more realistic for most clinics. So let's just pick somebody here, and we'll go to orders and account, and we'll create a new order. So, and of course you have to be set up with Fiserv in order for all of this to work. That's our payment processor. If you don't have that configured, then just put in a support ticket here and we'll get that taken care of for you, get you into underwriting really quick. Okay, so let's say we're going to sell them this platinum 24 package, 24 session package and a weight loss program. Right here. Okay, so the total is $4,448. Let's go to checkout and we'll proceed. And now you can see there's this new button here. It says set up payment plan. So you can obviously pay it with a card, make a partial payment here if you want, or you can set up a plan. If you set up the plan, now it's going to bring you to this page, and we're setting this up just for this client, okay? So it already populates that plan amount. It's already put this package and a weight loss program. It's already put it into the order here. So it's going to be set up. It's going to be assigned to that client in their record as soon as they make their first payment. Okay, so then you can, let's say we'll put a percentage of 5% on here. It calculates your total. We're going to need $1,250 up front, and maybe they need 10 months, and it brings it down to $342. If you're happy with that, go ahead with it. If you're like, no, they can afford more than that, they want to make it like $500 a month, that's too much. So let's go to 7 months. And you can see how it just changes all of that. So when you're happy, you create the payment plan, and then it just comes down to this point, and they just fill this out, hit subscribe now. It'll collect the $1,250 up front, and then the $488.63 every month for the next 7 months. All right, so that shows you how to do that. And just so you know, if you go to reporting, your financial reports will also show all your accounts receivable. So these are payment plan amounts that are included in your accounts receivable. All right, that's it for now.